I honestly feel that Mob Psycho 100 is an anime that really anyone can enjoy, regardless of your personal anime preferences. If you're not really into slice of life anime or you're not even really into science fiction anime, even though I think with all anime there's bound to be a little bit of, suspension of disbelief because it's a cartoon when, through and through. At the end of the day, that's all an anime is just an animation. It's not real. But, I feel Mob Psycho, from the art style to the storylines to how the, characters interact with the world and just everything about the show, I feel like is thought through so well for what it is. Because it is. I enjoy it when animators and even authors of books, and not just manga, but authors of other sorts of books. I love it when they pour everything, all of themselves into the whatever it is they're writing and creating, and Mob Psycho 100 is definitely, I feel it's one of those shows where you can tell that everybody involved with the show had a lot of fun creating it, from animating it to storyboarding the episodes to coming up with the character designs and all of that. And, everything from start to finish is one of those shows that you can sort of just tell everybody had a fun time making. And, it shows in that. And, it's just a really good, entertaining, wholesome show. And now that it's in its third and potentially last season, they're sort of branching away. It's sort of peaked now, and now they're sort of on the cool down period is what I like to call it. After the climax of the whatever episode or whatever part of the movie, they're starting to, come down the other side of the mountain. I call it the peak time. So, or the cool down part of the show. So now that they're in the final acts, the final part of the show or the season, really, or even the whole series as a whole, it's just a very fantastic show, and I highly recommend, sitting down to watch it. The third season, I want to say, is almost done airing, so it would be very easy to binge the first two seasons and whatever there is of season 3 in time for the end of the series, potentially end of the series. I don't know, but it's just a very interesting, the whole plot of the show and the things that the main character does, and trying to find who he is and where his place is and all that stuff. It's just, I find it to be a very good show, and definitely, again, like I said, a show that people can enjoy regardless of whether they like the style. I think once you get over the style of animation, it sort of has a odd taxi vibe to it with the how they animated the show. Not quite as hand drawn with all the imperfections, but you can kind of tell that there was some little tiny minuscule comparisons and similarities between the two different animation styles and art styles. But those aside, just very fantastic. Everything from beginning to the end is very, very good and entertaining, and it is definitely worth a watch if you have not seen it yet. That's pretty much all I have to say about that for now. Till next time.